Watching every slasher movie on Tubi Part 17, and tonight we're talking about Silent Madness. Let's get down to the rundown. The movie revolves around a mental institution that accidentally releases a psychopathic killer instead of the guy who has a similar name as him, and those pesky computer errors that were so easy to make in the 80s. Can they recapture the killer before he starts stacking up the bodies? I don't know. You should watch it, I would say. It's worth at least once. So apparently this was an indie production, and the fact that it was actually filmed in 3D actually says a lot. The version on Tubi is 3D, as you can tell by the apparent weapon shots and all that stuff. I would have really liked to have seen this because it looks like it was shot pretty good. I also think this version on Tubi is cut because from what I've read, this movie was heavily censored and some of the kills kind of felt like they were cut short and they didn't get quite to the brutality. So if that's the case, I would like to see a unedited cut just to see how much more intense the kills were. Nothing really groundbreaking with the story here. Originality goes, the killer gets out of the mental hospital even though it's accidentally. He starts doing what he does best, killing cops, and the doctors try to locate him and stop him. This movie was not very polished, but like I said, I think maybe I may have seen a cut version, so that may be why it felt a little weird while watching it. Also, the acting was kind of mediocre, but I can't really hold that against it because it is a B movie. Definitely not the worst one that I've watched in this series. I would probably give it a 5 out of 10, I would say. It held my interest and it held my attention, so I'd say it's worth to watch at least once.